Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Playdates and Travels, and if you are just coming by to my channel for the very first time, hi! I do a lot of Disney content and I'm so happy to have you here on my channel. This today is a loop giveaway, so if you're coming from one of the other channels that's in this giveaway, I definitely am so glad to see you and hope that you stick around. So I don't want to confuse my subscribers. I am part of two different loop giveaways for the month of March, and this is my second one. If my voice sounds a little bit strange, it's because I am sick again. My gosh, my family is going through another bout of sickness, so I am fighting it. I was trying to hold off on filming as long as possible, but time is running out and I need to film this so that we can get this uploaded and you guys can start entering for this giveaway. So my giveaway today is the March Magical Loop Disney giveaway, and this giveaway is involving four different YouTube channels, all Disney related, and two of the ladies are channels with whom I've more recently become acquainted with, thanks to my good friend Enchanted Rita. I can't film anymore without my kid just trilling in the corner anymore. But I mentioned on my channel before that I met up with Enchanted Rita back in December for the very first time. We've since met again. Another time I actually just met her a couple weeks ago to give her Dumbo. I had an extra Dumbo waiting for her that I had picked up at one of my local stores. And we just become really good friends, and I was so happy that Rita asked me to be part of this giveaway series with her. And I believe that she had another channel, Cinderella Loves Disney, ask one of her friends as well. So that brings us to four channels. The four channels that are doing this are myself, Enchanted Rita, Cinderella Loves Disney, and the Disney Housewife, which is Heather. So Heather and Alicia are the two new channels that I just got recently introduced to in the past month and a half thanks to this giveaway. So this is like a great way to just get exposed to other channels. I think that's one of the nice things about doing loop giveaways. I've just always done my own giveaways in the past, but just being part of this other series of giveaways with other channels exposes you to new content, exposes you to other channels that you maybe never have heard of before, and it also gives you guys a chance to visit their content as well. So we wanted to go ahead and put together this giveaway so that you guys could get to know us a little bit better and vice versa. So the way this is going to work is just like this video. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up at the top of the video if you can. That's one of the rules. The second thing that we're asking you to do is just please make sure that you are subscribed to each one of our channels. There's only 4 channels total, so please make sure that your subscriptions are visible. Make sure that your subscriptions are public so that we can easily see that you are in fact subscribed to every single channel. That will be checked at the very end. So make sure they're public. And then your other rule is just to basically go ahead and answer the questions that are only going to be found in each of our videos. So I do have 3 questions that we put together a list before we started filming of what questions we wanted to ask, and I was trying to think of like interesting questions that I hadn't yet asked my subscribers before, some of the ones that have been watching me for a while, and so that anyone that's new coming to my channel might have a better way of, you know, thinking about like their Disney love and what started the whole thing for themselves. So I'm going to have 3 unique questions that I'm going to ask you to answer in the comments if you want to be entered into this giveaway, and then make sure that you go ahead and go on to the next channel in the series. Make sure you go to all 4 and answer their 3 questions as well. Once you have done so, you are entered, and my friend Rita, Enchanted Rita, will be putting on her channel the name of the winner. It will be announced via random draw. So March 21st to March 31st, because we thought that just sounded nice and easy to remember. And then about April 2nd or so, Rita will be putting on her channel the name of the winner. So make sure that you go ahead and visit her channel for the winner announcement. You might as well go ahead and hit that notification bell anyway. It's a little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and that will let you know every time we post something new. You won't miss a video. It's completely free to subscribe, so it doesn't cost you anything. It's just a way for you to just know when we have something new to offer in our community. So just another little like tidbit for you if you're interested in just keeping up with our content. And like I said, I do hope that you stick around because I love doing giveaways and I love doing Disney content in general. If you haven't been to my channel before, you might notice my background behind me, which shows that I'm a really big Disney fan. I'm a big Disney collector. A lot of my videos have to do with hauls or, you know, the latest merch that I've seen in stores. Yes, I did say merch. I got called out for saying that to my friend the other day, and he was like, oh, you know that you're a shopper when you're saying merch and not merchandise. I started laughing. But at any rate, I'm a big Disney collector, so I like to talk about that on my channel. I like to show the latest at the Disney store. I do Disney outlet hauls and Disney outlet tours, Shop With Me series. I also have 2 small children, so occasionally you will see the mom life incorporated into this channel, hence the channel name, Playdates and Travels, because I'm a big travel aficionado, a big Disney lover, but I'm also a mom, and my kids will make a cameo from time to time as well. So that is my channel in a nutshell. I hope you like it. I hope you stick around, and let's get to the questions. So once you answer the 3 questions, you will be entered for the winning prize, which in this case is a $100 gift card. Yes, you'll be receiving a Disney gift card, although I think Rita actually bought it in 2 installments, so it's going to be 2 $50 gift cards with the total amount totaling to $100, which will be gifted to you, the lucky winner who wins this giveaway prize, and then you can do whatever you want with it. You can use it at the Disney store, you can use it at Disney parks, you can use it, you know, at any Disney entity that takes a Disney gift card. That is your choice. So my very first question today is going to be, what is your first Disney memory? What is your first Disney memory? Question number 2 is, how old were you when you realized that you were no longer in like, but in love with Disney? It's a 2-part question. How old were you when you realized that you were no longer in like, but in love with Disney? And my last question is a little bit more complicated. I want you guys to think about this for a little bit. But if you could meet any character, any Disney character, and live in their movie for half a day, which character would you choose? So once again, if you could meet any Disney character and live in their movie for half a day, which character would you choose and why? So I'm just going to go ahead and answer these questions for you so you guys can know what my answers to these questions are. So what is my first Disney memory? My first Disney memory is being age 3 or so with my sister, and my sister's older than me. We were both hanging out in our family room, and my parents came up to us and they asked us if we wanted to go to Disney. And I remember just being really, really excited and my jaw dropping, and I was like, oh, yes, I want to go to Disney! And I grew up in Florida, so I used to see the commercials all the time. Disney was definitely a part of our lives. We knew about it, and I had probably gone when I was 2 or so. So this is a year later. I definitely knew what Disney was at that point. But my parents came up to us and asked if we wanted to go to Disney, and if we wanted to give the $5 gift that we had just gotten from Grandma, I think for some holiday. So my sister and I each got some money. And my dad asked if we wanted to put that money toward our Disney fund. And I said, yes, you can use it, and I handed over the money. So that's my very first Disney memory, is handing over my money so that I could go on that Disney trip, because I was so excited and I was really little. And that was the start of my Disney love, and it hasn't changed from then. Alright, the answer to my second question, what age did I realize that I was in love with Disney and no longer in like with Disney? For a lot of people, it's different. Maybe some people haven't even figured out if they are in love with Disney yet, but I have known that I have been in love with Disney around age 10. Somewhere around that point. And my reasoning is, I used to go a lot. I mentioned this in my channel before, but I grew up in Florida, in Miami, so we actually used to drive up to Orlando probably every month for a while. We did have seasonal passes, and at one point my family even knew somebody or 2 people that worked in Disney World, so we'd go in for free as well, so that was great. But we made it a regular thing for us to go, and I remember at age 10 or so, I was asked in my class, you know, we used to have like show and tell, and we would talk about what you did over the weekend, and I mentioned we went to Disney again, and that was such a shock for a lot of my classmates, because, you know, Disney's not cheap. It was never a cheap thing, although when I was a child, I do remember the admission being closer to, I want to say, $60 for a kid's fare, kids admission. That has definitely changed now. Kids admission is like $3 shy of the adult admission. There is no difference anymore. But at the time, I remember thinking, yes, we are very privileged to be able to go as frequently as we do. My parents made it work because they knew how much we enjoyed it. As we got older, they definitely stopped having passes, and they were like, we can't afford to go to Disney all the time. But I really enjoyed it when I was little, and I think around 10, when I mentioned this in my classroom, and everyone around me, their faces were just like, oh, she went again. And I realized, I really like this place. This is exciting to me. And that's kind of my answer. It's kind of a lame answer, but I think it's just like that. I'm trying to remember like the moment that I realized that I was hooked And I think I was that young, and not being able to go back just broke my heart. Okay, so my last question, think about all the characters really hard. I have always, in my life, wanted to be in Ariel's movie. I just grew up watching that movie. When I was little, I used to have a pool. I grew up with the pool, so I would swim in the pool, and I would pretend to be Ariel, and I would pretend to be swimming through my ocean and meeting all the sea creatures and the mer people, and I would be surrounded by them. I think my sister was a mer person. This was the popular game. Like, if friends came over, if we went to a community pool, we were all mermaids, and we were all swimming to Ariel's palace. So that was such a big part of my childhood that I have to answer that. You guys are probably not that surprised if you watched this channel before. But if I could be any character, yes, I would meet my girl Ariel, and I would be so excited to be in her movie for the under the sea scene, just to see all the different, all the different sea creatures singing that song and playing their instruments, and then the part where she gets to actually go to the King Triton's concert. She misses that concert, but I would love to go to that concert in her absence. I'll take her place and I'll sit on the little space they had carved out for her. I just think that movie is just so well done. And it was done in 1989. It's a really old movie, yet it still stands up today. So I think that it would be great to be part of that movie, and that is my answer. And hopefully you guys will enjoy these questions, and I can't wait to see your answers and to read them, and I will try my best to comment as soon as possible. For my other giveaway that I have going on right now, I'm still delayed behind a little bit on responding to comments, just because I have been sick and different family members in my household have been sick. We're all sick right now again, so it's so frustrating to keep dealing with this. That's why my hair is curly. My hair is never curly anymore, but I just washed it this morning, and this is what it is when I don't do anything to it. I didn't even brush it. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed these questions. Hopefully you enjoyed this giveaway. Don't forget to follow the rules, which is to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, make sure that you're public, and to answer these 3 questions in the video, comment below, and then we will then put together the list of all the different comments, and everyone that has done so for every single video in this group giveaway will be entered to win the $100. So good luck, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!